Elon Musk's endorsement of Donald Trump just backfired in a huge way. And let me ask you, what do Elon Musk and Donald Trump have in common? Is it that they're both plutocrats who are out of touch with the working class, or that they're both egomaniacal freaks who think they are way smarter than they actually are? I mean, the list goes on, but whatever it is, it spurred Elon Musk to endorse Donald Trump about a month and a half back after Elon Musk said explicitly 6 or 7 months ago that he will not be endorsing either candidate. And this comes after Donald Trump said that when Elon Musk came to the White House, he could have made Elon Musk drop to his knees and beg. I mean, Donald Trump derides people at every turn, and then they come around and kiss his ass. And I don't want to waste any of your time, so let's jump right into this breakdown. Make sure you leave a like on this YouTube video, and make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Let's do it. This article is titled, How Elon Musk's Endorsement of Trump May Have Backfired. Trump's embrace of Musk's anti-union actions could have long-term consequences, especially in the few key swing states where the union presence is strong. VP Harris's VP pick Tim Walz has been speaking in all of these pro-union events and honestly killing it. Meanwhile, JD Vance gets booed out because these people just come across as out of touch. JD Vance went to an elitist university and has a trouble interacting with humans. Elon Musk's endorsement of former President Trump was meant to buoy the candidate's chances in November, but more than a month after Musk officially put his weight behind Trump, a series of Democratic attacks have suggested that the candidate or the endorsement has exposed a serious vulnerability in the candidate. And that is because Elon Musk has limited influence. He has influence over a small amount of voters that go on Twitter all of the time, and Donald Trump nuked a lot of his credibility with actual voters, on the ground people who are in unions, working class people, to appeal to these random Twitter people. Since the tech billionaire endorsed Trump on July 13th, the Harris campaign has repeatedly attacked Musk for his anti-worker stances. The campaign has called Musk and Trump self-obsessed rich guys, and I want to say at the DNC, they hit on that message perfectly. They even had the UAW president Sean Fain come out and compare Elon Musk and Donald Trump to plutocrats who are out of touch. I want to really quickly show you this clip of Adam Schiff, one of my favorite members of Congress, just shredding Donald Trump.
You're a co-sponsor of a House bill right now that would ban fracking. Are you disappointed that she supports it now?
Well, look, you know, I favor banning fracking, and I strongly believe that the pathway to attacking climate change is to wean ourselves off of fossil fuels. But look, I'm not the Vice President of the United States, and I do think that when you are representing the whole country, you have a different perspective. As the Vice President pointed out, her values, though, have remained consistent, and that is she is a champion of moving ourselves in the renewable energy direction. Her role in passing the Inflation Reduction Act, the most aggressive attack on climate change in our history, I think speaks for itself. But look, let's compare a situation where someone changed their position 4 years ago to Donald Trump, who's changed his position 4 times on abortion in the last 48 hours. That, to me, is you know, a much more significant question, particularly as when you're talking about abortion and you're talking about a right and freedom of the American people to be so pandering, wishy-washy, flip-flopping.
And Adam Schiff is right. What he's referring to is Donald Trump giving multiple interviews with ABC, with certain news stations, Fox News, backstage before his rallies, and flipping on abortion, on Florida's 6-week abortion ban within 24 hours of each other. And he flipped, I mean, he's flipped so many times over the past few years, and that comes in stark contrast to VP Harris getting experience in the White House, governing with a center-left leader like President Biden for 4 years, and maturing a little bit in her stances, understanding what is practical, what is not, understanding that if she's representing everybody in America, she has to approach problems a little bit differently than when she was just approaching people in, or when she was representing people in California. So VP Harris gained experience, she gained wisdom, and there's nothing wrong with that. Donald Trump flip-flops when it's politically convenient. Harris grows when she matures. Harris allies, including Sean Fain, the president of the United Auto Workers, have followed up with attacks of their own, and now some Democratic strategists look eager to keep highlighting the Musk-Trump alliance, which they see as reinforcing reinforcing Trump's weakest points. Every time that Elon Musk tries to do something to help Donald Trump, I think it fires up the Democratic base to work against him, said Pete Giancrago, a Democratic strategist based in Chicago. If you've got a billionaire helping out someone who says he's a billionaire but really isn't, what does that really get you? Which is a great point. And Elon Musk has a controversial history of opposing organized labor, of cracking down on organized labor. So when Donald Trump is buddy-buddy with him, it doesn't really look too good. And experts are also even skeptical about the overall impact of the endorsement of somebody who just appeals to people on Twitter. Musk's endorsement was arguably one of the most high-profile and coveted of this election cycle, given his unprecedented mix of wealth and media reach. But the weak sense have been defined by stumbles and missed opportunities. The two men publicly disagreed about how much money Musk would chip in. Musk's super PAC went through a major staff shakeup soon after it launched, and many other big tech donors have declined to follow Musk's lead, choosing instead to sign on to the Harris campaign, which is funny. Elon Musk thought he was starting a wave, but he started nothing at all. The wave crashed immediately, and Elon Musk said he would pledge $50 million to Donald Trump every single month and then back down from that, and instead created a PAC. Then there was the live one-on-one discussion on X, which Trump's campaign billed as the interview of the century. Partway through the 2-hour event, Trump brought up how much he admires Musk's handling of labor unions. Quote, "I look at what you do. You walk in, you just say, 'You want to quit,'" Trump said while laughing. "Yeah," Musk broke in, also laughing. And this one got a lot of organizers mad. Take a listen.
This Cutter, I mean, I look at what you do. You walk in and you just say, "You want to quit?" They go on strike. I won't mention the name of the company, but they go on strike, and you say, "That's okay. You're all gone. You're all gone. So every one of you is gone, and you are the greatest. You would be very good. Oh, you would love it." But
every one of them's gone, and Donald Trump claims to be the pro-worker candidate. I really do think the Musk-Trump alliance could help energize the Democratic voter base. I mean, it's not going to swing the election. Elon Musk isn't that important, but I do think when you have somebody who is so anti-worker and so openly so, that Democrats in swing states could coalesce around the other candidate. Harris's campaign added in a statement soon after the event, quote, "Trump's entire campaign is in service of people like Elon Musk and himself." Harris's campaign added a statement soon after the event, quote, "Trump's entire campaign is in service of people like Elon Musk and himself, self-obsessed rich guys who will sell out the middle class and who cannot run a live stream in the year 2024. The event was delayed 40 minutes by technical difficulties. Were any of you guys there for the live stream we did? That was fun. But this is pretty good messaging, pointing out that Donald Trump aligns himself with billionaires like Elon Musk, who are self-obsessed rich guys, and something that VP Harris has been really good at doing, just to take a step back, is removing all of the gendered language from her campaign, which I don't have a problem with it, but when you're trying to appeal to the broadest voter base possible, you can imagine how you want to use neutral language. For example, when they compared Hillary Clinton's 2016 DNC speech, she spent a large portion of it, 20 to 30%, talking about how it's the woman's turn. It's time for the woman to fight, which I agree with. I think that is good messaging. I think we need a strong woman as the president, and Hillary Clinton was pretty good. But when it comes to Kamala Harris, she doesn't talk about her gender or her race. She completely removes the identity, and she talks about America in the same way that Obama would just talk about America. And I think that's very clever. I think when you're trying to appeal to people in some of these swing states in Pennsylvania, in Georgia, in Michigan, and Wisconsin, you want to remove the identity aspect and make it about America and let the Republicans do the identity politics. Now Donald Trump is the one who is obsessed about VP Harris's race, and it makes him look pretty bad. That's just my point of view on VP Harris's campaign strategy. I think it's pretty clever. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, comment a blue heart, hit that subscribe button, and have a great rest of your day.